they will fast. The gospel of the Lord. Jesus Christ. The trouble with religious practice, the danger of it, oddly enough, is that it is quite possible to do all devotions, to do all the prayers, and to do, quote unquote, pray mass rightly, and still be an absolutely horrible person, yeah? And that's what God is confronting in our first reading. Anyone can follow rules, truly, I think. Almost anyone, if you give them a list of rules, can follow it. But what God is interested in is our hearts. He wants our obedience. That's important. But he wants us to obey because we love. If we, in the words of St. Paul, you can get everything right, and if you don't have love, it's worthless. God is calling us in this Lenten season to do the right thing at the right time for the right reasons. To do it because he deserves our best. To do it because he's earned our trust. And to make sure that our religious practice changes us. I love in that first reading, I don't like the challenge, I like the blessing part, where the Lord's challenge to us is pretty clear. This is what I want. This is right here. The Lord tells us what he wants. Releasing those bound unjustly, untying the thongs of the yoke, setting free the oppressed and breaking every yoke, sharing your bread with the hungry, sheltering the oppressed and homeless, clothing the naked when you see them and not turning your back on your own. That's what he wants. And it's nice. I don't know if when my mom would leave, we'd get a to-do list. He gave us a to-do list. And for most of us, I think the yokes we're going to break, the bonds we're going to break is our absolute insane standards that we hold each other to be merciful to each other, to recognize how most people we meet are probably doing their best. And when we judge them harshly and we chain them to who they were a week ago, a year ago, 10 years ago, we've bound them and we've bound ourselves. He wants us to set that free today with forgiveness. And maybe you need to forgive younger you, who again, was doing your best, but probably did some things that are fairly to partly cloudy stupid in retrospect, yeah? Let's be merciful like God is merciful. Let's be kind like God is kind. Let's be just and generous like our God is generous. And we'll do that because we should. But to further push the point, he says, when we do all these things, ready? Quote, then your light will shine like the dawn, and your wounds will be quickly healed. So today we ask for the grace in this Lenten season to do the right thing, but to do it out of love, and to do it recognizing that when we do the right thing for the right reasons, our wounds do get healed and our light will shine. Amen.